While planning this lesson, I made sure to make a few changes compared to my first video. I think giving the students a bigger slice of pizza really gave them more confidence to be more creative and add more information down. Another modification was the tempo of my voice. I wanted to make sure to speak a little bit slower and more clear to help deliver my lesson a little bit better. I think that speaking at a slower and more clear rate was really beneficial because it lowered the questions that my students asked. My class contains no ELL students, and they are all actually full-time gifted students. I'm still aware that they still need special accommodation. This strategy was really helpful for them because it contained a visual. Instead of just writing down words, they were also able to write down illustration. Although the creation of both video clip 1 and video clip 2 seemed very intimidating, I have now learned that they were actually very beneficial for me. I only was able to focus on a specific strategy, but I was also able to implement it into a class that contains no ELL students. After completing video clip 1, I learned that not only was I able to critique myself, but I was also able to view the comments made by my peers, so I was aware of what I was doing well and the areas I need improvement on. After watching my video clip and reviewing my lesson showed me that the preparation was well worth it. Some other observations that I noticed was the movement of my hands. I tend to talk a lot with hand gestures, and I'm not sure if this was a little distracting, so I'd love to have feedback, and I hope you enjoy my lesson incorporating the pizza strategy. Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to say 3 words to you, and I want you to think about in your mind quietly what they have in common. So, biology, biome, and biography. What do they have in common? What do they have in common, Mackenzie?
They have the word bio.
Bio. They have the word bio. Does anybody know what that is? Sierra.
Living thing.
Living thing. Okay, yes. Or life. Exactly. So living things are life. It can be either or. So bio, that's considered a Greek root. Remember the pizza activity that we did? Pizza. Who wants to explain what this was? Chloe.
Pizza. Each number a topic but it has to do with the same thing, except they have different things to write about, and they have to write about what they know about that.
Each person in their group is going to get a slice of pizza. Everyone's going to get a different Greek root and write down the root that you get on the crust. Then you can illustrate words that contain your Greek root and also label it with that word. At bio, you can do biologist, like how we talked, draw what a biologist might look like, and you can also write the word down. Definition of the word, you can do that too, since we know what the Greek root means. You have about 5 minutes to do this, and I'll walk around and help you if you have any questions. Telephone. So could you draw a telephone? Mm-hmm. And then could you maybe say why what telephone has to do with phone? Because what does phone mean? Use your ears. Sound. So why don't you go ahead and write sound right there so you don't forget. These words contain phone. Sound, yes, but a Greek root is a word part that's attached to a word. So remember we talked about saxophone. It contains the word phone. So since we see the word phone in that word, we know it has to do with sound. Yep, cell phone, yeah. Alright, boys and girls, pencils down. So let's go ahead, let's put our slices in the middle of our table to form a hole that show that there's multiple kinds of Greek roots. Once the pizza forms a hole in the middle, you can go ahead and round robin for about
Okay, I'm going to go first. Explain it. One is graph. There's autograph, that's autograph. There's graphic, that's a TV with like really good graphics. And then graphite, that's a site. I did photosynthesis, I did photograph, and I did someone getting it to take him. I did photosynthesis.
Okay, so let's review over some of these pizza slices. Who wants to share what they put down for phone? Go ahead, Hayden.
Phone means sound. I have pepperoni slice that says sound on it. And a saxophone. And there's music signs. And then over there is a telephone. And then a homophone. And
Who had graph?
For graph, I did an autograph. I did has graphics, and
So what does graph mean?
graph means written.
Let's review as a whole. So what was this whole lesson about? What did we talk about, Genesis?
Greek roots.
What's a Greek root? What's a Greek root? William?
It's like the beginning or the end of words. It's like in the words, and it means sound, or it means something, and it helps to explain what the word means.
Yeah, so is a word part in a word that can help you figure out the meaning of the word, right? Awesome. Okay, go ahead and write your name on the back of it if you haven't already, and I'll come